everybody, welcome to class today. Today is part of our festive series, so it's going to be a level 2, 3, 55-minute class that gets us into lots of nice detoxifying, twisting poses. If you enjoy these classes, please remember to like and subscribe, and if you've got any requests or any feedback, head over to my Instagram and let me know. We're going to get started today in the center of the mat, kneeling on our shins. Sitting tall on an inhale, raise the crown of the head, gently tilt the pelvis. And then open mouth, exhale, feel the shoulders relax away from the ears. One more to lengthen the spine, inhale, grow tall. And then open mouth, exhale, let it all go. Breathing in and out through the nose on your inhale. Gentle back bend, send the chest up to the sky. And then as you exhale, bow down, tap the forehead to the mat. Inhale, open the chest to the sky. Exhale, tabletop. Inhale, cow belly, drop the belly, tilt the tailbone. Exhale, press the floor away, cat. Inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. Lengthen breath to movement, take 3 more. Feeling free to add any other movements, twists, turns that you feel you need in your body. And coming back to neutral, plant the left hand. Inhale, sweep the right arm up to the sky, twist. And then as you exhale, thread it underneath the left. Inhale, sweep it back up to the sky. Try keep the hips even. Exhale, thread it under. Inhale, open to the sky. Exhale, thread it under. This time come to rest on the back of the right arm in the ear. Stay here or maybe extend the left leg behind you. Maybe bring the leg to hover. And then maybe wrap that left arm behind the back, reaching for the inner seam of the right thigh, drawing the left hip down, the left ribs up. Take one more breath. Keep everything as it is. Take the right leg down, and then start to sink the hips back towards the heels. So you might need to adjust. Move your shoulder down the mat a little bit. You should feel the stretch gets a little bit more intense in the shoulder. Take an inhale. And then as you exhale, plant the left hand by the face. Exhale here. Inhale, sweep that right arm back towards the sky. Exhale, bring it back to tabletop. Plant the right hand. Inhale, sweep the left arm up. Exhale, thread it under. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Thread it under. This time come to rest on the back of the left arm, taking whatever variation, modifications you took on the other side. This time the right hip draws to the floor as the right ribs spiral towards the sky. Take an inhale, and then exhale, set the right knee down, maybe taking it a little bit wider, and start to scoot the hips back towards the heels, making any adjustments on the mat, deepening the stretch. Once again, drawing that right hip down as you spiral the right ribs up. And take the right hand planted up by the face. And then as you inhale, unwind, scoop that left arm to the sky. Exhale, take it down. Spinal balance. Inhale, take the right arm forward. Exhale, reach the left leg back. Take an inhale, reach long, scooping up through the lower belly. And then as you exhale, as if you're coming into cat, round tap, elbow to knee. Inhale to lengthen.
2 more. Inhale, take it long. And then as you exhale, take the right hand out to the right, the left leg out to the left. Arm at the height of the shoulder, leg at the height of the hip. Exhale, back to spinal balance. Inhale, sweep it off to the side. You should feel the glute really engaging. Exhale, back to spinal balance. Inhale, take it off to the side. Exhale, back to spinal balance. Take one more inhale to lengthen. And then exhale, set it all down. Inhale the left arm forward. Exhale the right leg back. Even off through the pelvis. Make sure you're not dumping into the lower back. Take an inhale here. And then as you exhale, round. 2 more. Inhale, send it long. And then as you exhale, sweep the arm and the leg out to the side. If you've got a pot plant in your way, make sure you make room for it. Inhale, take it long, spinal balance. Exhale, sweep to the side. Inhale, spinal balance. One more. Exhale to the side, keep the leg lifted. Inhale, spinal balance, get long. And then exhale, take it down. Tuck the toes, send the hips back to the heels, and then start to raise the hips to the sky for downward facing dog. Pedaling out through the feet, pressing through the thumb and forefinger space. Biceps gently spin to the front of the room, hips to the sky, heels towards the floor. And then walk the feet in about half a footprint. Walk the left hand a little bit more central. Reach the right hand back for the left ankle, calf, thigh. And then start to twist towards the left, looking under the left shoulder. Maybe you stay here or find a drishti point on your mat. Shift the weight to the left foot, maybe come onto the right big toe. Or maybe start to send that right leg up and behind you for a balancing 3-legged dog. Slow, calm breaths. Keep the left hip hugging in. And then slowly take it down. Take the right hand back to the front. And then take the left hand, reach it for the right leg, ankle, calf, wherever you can grab. And take a few breaths to look out underneath the right armpit, twisting. And then choose to stay or find your gazing point. Start to shift the weight to the right leg, maybe come onto the left big toes. Engage the right glute as you start to lift that left leg up. Just noticing that one side might be different to the other. One more breath. Slowly lowering the left leg if you have it lifted. Take both hands to the front. Inhale in your downward dog. And then exhale, think of tucking the tailbone and rippling forward from there all the way into the plank. The head and neck will extend last. And then think of tucking the chin to the chest, pressing the floor away, dome the upper back, reverse the movement all the way into downward dog, letting the tailbone release last. Exhale, scoop the tailbone, ripple through to plank. Inhale here. And then exhale, tuck the chin to the chest, round the upper back, and think of rolling back through the spine. One more like that, ripple forward. And then tuck the chin, press the floor away, ripple back, really scooping up through the belly. And then roll yourself forward to plank. Knees can lower if you need to. Inhale, shift forward onto the toes. And then as you exhale, lower halfway down, elbows graze the ribs. Shoulders are higher than the elbows. And see if maybe you can come just onto the big toes in your chaturanga. Broad through the collarbones. Keep holding. If you want to challenge yourself more, maybe lift the right leg. And set it down, maybe lift the left leg. And set it down, one more breath. Lower all the way to the belly. Tops of the feet to the mat, cobra. Inhale, peel the chest up as you scoop the hands back. Exhale, roll it down. 2 more like that, strong legs, inhale. Exhale. 1 more, inhale. Exhale. Tuck under the toes, knees up or down. Inhale, plank or tabletop. Elbows stay close to the body. And then as you exhale, roll it all the way back. Downward facing dog. Slowly walk the feet all the way up to the hands and come into a ragdoll. Opposite hand to opposite elbow, bending through the knees, warming up through the hamstrings. Release the hands, inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Come all the way to standing, inhale. Keep the hips facing forward as you exhale. Take the right hand back, the left hand forward to twist. Inhale, bring it up through center. Lengthen again through the tail. Exhale, right hand forward, left hand back. Inhale through center. 1 more each side. Inhale through center. Exhale, forward fold. Take the left hand to the center, and as you inhale, sweep the right arm up. Try and keep both hips even towards the floor. Exhale, take the right hand down. Inhale, sweep the left hand up. Draw the left hip down as you sweep the left ribs up. Exhale. 1 more each direction. Inhale, right arm. Exhale. Inhale, left arm. Exhale. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, plant the hands, step it back, plank pose. Bring the feet together, shift the weight to the right hand, roll to the outside edge of the right foot. Vashisthasana, side plank on the right. Modify as you need to, stagger the feet or drop the bottom knee. Left hip stacks on top of the right as you extend long through the spine. Take an inhale here, and then as you exhale, scoop that left hand underneath the right armpit as if you're reaching to the back of the mat. Inhale, side plank. 4 more. Last one. Inhale, back to side plank. Exhale to plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, back to plank. And then as you exhale, roll onto the left hand side of the left foot. Vashisthasana. Set yourself up with any modifications you need. Take an inhale, and then as you exhale, scoop that right arm underneath as if you're reaching for the side of the mat. Inhale, take it up. 4 more, try and keep the hips stable here, the chest open. One more. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, plank pose. Shift forward, inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, back to plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, flip the toes. This time upward dog or maybe stick with cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Look towards the top of the mat, step, walk, or float. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way to standing. Exhale, fold. Surya Namaskar, classical. Inhale, step the right leg back. The knee can stay up or down. Exhale, plank pose. Hold the breath, lower all the way to the belly. Inhale, peel up, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step the right leg forward for your lunge. Exhale, fold at the top of the mat. Inhale, stand. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left leg steps back. Exhale, plank. Knees can always lower. Hold the breath, lower to the belly. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, left leg steps. Exhale to fold. Inhale, raise up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right. Exhale, plank. Hold and lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right. Exhale, fold. Inhale, raise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left. Exhale, plank. Hold and lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, dog. Inhale, left. Exhale, fold. Inhale, raise. Last time like this. Exhale. Inhale, right. Exhale. Hold and lower. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, right. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, left. Exhale. Hold and lower. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, left. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, hands to heart. Bend the knees, sink the hips. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Take a peek back, make sure you can see your toes, weight is in the heels. And then lengthen through the lower back. 4 more breaths. Take an inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, step the right leg back. Exhale, drop the back knee. Untuck the toes. Inhale, sweep the arms up and overhead, Anjaneyasana. And then exhale, twist, hook the right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Hug the left hip to the midline and extend long from the crown of the head to the tailbone. And the next inhale, unwind, sweep the arms up. And then exhale, Ardha Hanumanasana, shift the hips back as you straighten through the front leg. Think of drawing the left hip back and the sternum forward. And then take the right hand directly underneath the right shoulder. And then as you inhale, start to sweep the left arm up towards the sky. You can always have a block underneath your right hand if this is too intense. One more. Exhale, rebend the front leg, lift the back knee. Inhale in your low lunge. Exhale, step the left leg back to meet the right side plank. Inhale, sweep the left arm up. Exhale, thread it under. Inhale, sweep the left arm up as you lift the left leg. And then as you exhale, step the left toes behind you. Start to open the chest up just a little towards the sky. It's like a baby wild thing. And then as you exhale, take the left hand down, left knee sweeps through, tap the right elbow, drop the right foot. So we're in a modified plank. The right foot is down, the left knee hovers at the right elbow. Take one more inhale. And then as you exhale, step it through, low lunge. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold at the top of the mat. Inhale, sink the hips, chair pose. Exhale, come all the way to stand. Inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step the left leg back, drop the back knee, untuck the toes. Inhale, sweep the arms up, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, twist left elbow to the outside of the right knee. And we hold for 5 breaths, hugging that right hip back and underneath you, spiral the left ribs towards the right side of the mat. On your next inhale, reach the arms up, Anjaneyasana. And then as you exhale, straighten through the front leg, Ardha Hanuman. Draw the right heel back isometrically as you shine the chest forward. And take the left hand underneath the shoulder, maybe to the floor, maybe to a block. And then inhale, sweep that right arm up for a twist. Shift the weight a little bit over towards the right. Take one more inhale, and then exhale, shift it forward. Lift the back knee, inhale here, and then your exhale is side plank on the left. Inhale, sweep the right arm up. Exhale, scoop it under. Inhale, back to side plank. And then as you exhale, step those right toes behind the left knee, baby wild thing. Exhale, plant the right hand down, swing the right knee over to tap the left elbow, and then drop the heel of the left foot. So in this modified side plank, twisted plank, one more breath. And then exhale, take it back, step the right leg through. Inhale in your low lunge. Exhale, fold at the top of the mat. Inhale, sweep the arms up, sink the hips, chair pose. Exhale, open twist, take the right arm back. Inhale, back to your chair, keep the knees even. Exhale, take the left arm back. Inhale, sink a little deeper, chair. One more each side. Inhale all the way to standing, keep the hips forward. Exhale, right arm back, left arm forward. Inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, right arm forward, left arm back. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Sink the hips, inhale, chair. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, step the right leg back. Exhale, drop the hips. Inhale, raise all the way up, crescent. Draw the left hip back, the right hip forward. Take one inhale here. And then as you exhale, take the left arm back, the right arm forward, twist towards the left. Keep hugging that left hip in, growing tall. Stay here or take the left hand to the right thigh, exalted warrior, reverse your twisted crescent. And then as you exhale, cartwheel the hands down, straighten the front leg for pyramid pose. Keep hugging that left hip in, the right heel works towards the floor, though it probably won't touch. And you can stay here, or maybe you take a block underneath the right hand and come into twisted pyramid. Keep hugging that left hip in and back. One more breath. And then exhale, take it down, bend the front knee, low lunge. Inhale here, plant the right hand. As you exhale, step back, side plank. Inhale, raise the arm up. Exhale, scoop it under. Inhale, take the arm up. Step the left leg behind on your exhale. And then this time as you inhale, a little bit deeper, maybe a full wild thing. Exhale, plant the left hand, swing the left knee across. This time, fallen triangle, plant the left hand to the outside edge of the mat. Left foot to the outside edge of the mat. Inhale, sweep the right arm up. As you exhale, bend into the right knee. Keep the left foot where it is. Just send the hips back towards the right heel. Inhale, fallen triangle. Exhale, take it to the back. Inhale, fallen triangle, mobilizing the hips. Exhale, take it back. Inhale, fallen triangle. Keep the legs as they are. Take the right hand down and lift the back heel. So now you're in a fallen triangle plank. Stay here, stretching the ITB, or shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga, fallen triangle. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, sweep the left leg back to a plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Look towards the top of the mat. Step walk or float to malasana, yogi squat. Feet to the outsides of the hands. Inhale, draw the crown of the head up. Exhale, sink the hips low. Take the left hand down to the outside of the left foot and then start to sweep the right arm up towards the sky for a twist. You can stay here or you can wrap that right hand behind you, the left hand or the left arm around the front of the left shin, coming into the bind. Take one more breath. Exhale it back to center. Take the right hand in front of the right leg and then inhale, sweep that left arm up to the sky. Keep an even grounding through the feet. Try not to roll to the inside or the outside. Take it back to center. Take an inhale. And then exhale, forward fold, parallel the feet. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale to fold. Sink the hips, inhale, chair pose. Open twist, exhale, right arm back. Inhale, chair. Exhale, take the left arm back. Inhale, bring it all the way to standing. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, sink the hips, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step the left leg back. Exhale, lower the hips. Inhale, raise all the way up, crescent pose. Draw the right hip back, sink a little deeper. Take an inhale here. Exhale, right arm back, left arm forward, open twist. You can stay here, deepening your twist, or take the right hand to the back of the left thigh. Exalted warrior, inhale, sweep that left arm up and over. Making sure you don't just collapse into the lower back. Take an inhale. And then straighten out through the front leg, pyramid pose, exhale. Draw the right hip back and underneath you. Reach the left leg long. Stay here or take that left hand underneath the shoulder, maybe to a block. And then as you inhale, sweep the right arm up. Twisted pyramid pose. And knowing this is always an option for when we come into twisted triangle later, if that's too intense, you can always come back here, or even that half split version we did earlier. Take one more inhale. Exhale. Bend the front knee, come into your low lunge, plant the left hand as you inhale, and then exhale, step back, side plank on the left. Inhale, sweep the right arm up. Exhale, twist it under. Inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, step the right leg behind the left knee. And then as you inhale, sweep that right arm over and forward to the front of the mat. Wild thing. And take an inhale. And then as you exhale, plant that right hand down. Swing the right knee under and across. Set the right foot to the outside edge of the mat. Fallen triangle. Inhale, sweep that left arm up. Keep the feet as they are. Exhale, bend the left knee, send the hips back towards the heel. Inhale, fallen triangle. Take 2 more. And then keep the legs as they are. Take the left hand down, lift the back heel, staying here for the ITB stretch, or inhale, shift forward. Exhale, fallen triangle, chaturanga. Inhale, take it back up. Exhale, step the right leg back. Inhale, shift forward in your plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Look to the top of the mat, step, walk or float, malasana. Inhale here. And you can choose to stay here. You can choose to come into one of your twists or crow pose for 5 breaths. Snuggle the knees to the backs of the upper arms. Shift forward into your chaturanga arms and then maybe lift 1 or 2 feet. Holding for 5 breaths. And slowly setting the feet down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale to fold. Sink the hips. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, bring the hands to heart center. Inhale, sternum to thumbs. Exhale, twist left elbow to the outside of the right knee. And take a peek forward. Make sure that that left hip hasn't kicked out. Draw it back in line with the right. And taking any arm variation you want, if you want to split the arms or take a bind. Inhale, come through center. And then exhale, twist right elbow to the outside of the right knee, drawing the knees back in line with each other. We'll make sure the hips are in line. One more. Exhale, forward fold. Take the peace fingers, hook them around the big toes. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Keep hold of the right big toe, lift the left hand to the left hip. Shift the weight to the left and then come to standing, bringing that right foot with you. Either staying here with the knee bent or extending that leg out in front of you. And either staying with the legs straight and reaching the left hand for the outside edge of the left foot, or bending the knee, bring the left hand to the outside of the right knee, twisting, looking to the right arm comes back. Gently draw the right hip down as you lengthen through the spine. Standing twist. Rotate the torso back to center. Keep the leg lifted, extended if it's not already. Inhale, sweep the arms up and overhead. And then as you exhale, transition into Warrior 3, sending that right leg back behind you. Take an inhale here. And then exhale, come into standing split. Draw the left hip back and up. The right toes point down. And then if you need a block, have it handy. Come up onto the fingertips. Keep the right hand directly beneath the right shoulder. And then take the hand to the sacrum. See that your hips are pretty much even. Start to twist the rib cage towards the left. And maybe you stay here. Take as much of a bend in the left knee as you need to. Maybe you start to extend that left arm up to the sky for revolved half moon. Parivrita Ardha Chandrasana. Take one more inhale. And then as you exhale, you're going to step that right leg back. Inhale, come up into your twisted crescent. And then hook that right elbow to the outside of the left knee to deepen your twist. You can always feel free to drop the back knee here. Keep the right hip hugging underneath you. And then we've got a bit of a tricky transition here. So look towards the left foot. You're going to slide the right knee to the outside of the left ankle and then come to sit down in between your heels. Ardha Matsyendrasana. Take the left hand behind you. The right elbow is already hooked around the left knee. And then twist to the left. Draw the right hip back as you draw the right ribs forwards. And then you can choose to hang out here, or we can take this into an arm balance. So we can come into side crow from here. The right arm's already hooked. You're just going to take the hand down to the floor. Plant the left hand shoulder distance away. Start to shift into the hand. So you're going to use that bottom leg as a bit of a kickstand to bring you up to balance on the right arm. You can stack the feet. You can eagle the legs. Maybe you take the left leg forward, the right leg back. Make it your own. And then we're going to release back into Ardha Matsyendrasana. However you need to get there, take a moment to get there. It doesn't have to be pretty. Take one more inhale. And then as you exhale, rotate to the front of the room. Plant the left foot. Inhale, standing split. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sink the hips, chair pose. Exhale, raise onto the toes, balancing chair. Inhale here. Exhale, sweep the right arm back, balancing chair twist. Inhale, take it forward. Exhale, take the left arm back, balancing chair twist. Whoops. Inhale, take it forward. Exhale, forward fold. Take the peace fingers, hook them around the big toes. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale to fold. Keep a hold of the left big toe. Take the right hand to the right hip. Shift the weight to the right and come to standing. Try not to just drag that leg up. Try to use the strength of the leg to lift it up. And then once you get there, extending that left leg out in front of you, drawing the left shoulder back in line with the right. And then either keeping the leg straight or bending the knee, take the right hand either to the outside edge of the left foot or to the outside of the left knee. Draw the left hip down as you send the left arm back, twisting. Slowly rotating yourself back to center. If your leg wasn't extended, extend it. Reach the arms up overhead on an inhale. And then take the left leg behind you as you shift the torso forward into your warrior three. And then exhale, forward fold, standing split. Reach the left leg up, the right hip up and back. And grabbing your block if you need it, come up onto the fingertips. Inhale, lengthen the spine. And then take the right hand to the sacrum as you start to twist the ribs towards the right. See that the pelvis stays relatively even. And then maybe start to take that right arm up to the sky for a revolved half moon. Keep the left leg strongly engaged. Take one more inhale. And then as you exhale, step that left leg all the way back. Raise up for your twisted crescent. And then hook that left elbow to the outside of the right knee, hugging the right hip under. revolved crescent. And then looking down towards that right leg, we've got that fun transition again. You're going to scoot the left knee to the outside of the right ankle. Whoop, maybe you fall out of it. And then come to sit back between the heels. Doesn't have to be pretty. Set yourself up for Ardha Matsyendrasana. Take that right hand behind you. Inhale, sweep the left arm up, and then twist. And then once again, you can choose to stay here, or we can take flying side crow from here. The left arm's already hooked around that right knee, so you just take the left hand down, plant the right hand shoulder distance. Use the bottom leg as a little bit of a kickstand to give you leverage to get up onto the arm, and take whatever leg variation is working for you. And when you're ready, coming back to Ardha Matsyendrasana. Take one more inhale. And then plant that right foot. Exhale, step forward, standing split. Inhale here. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sink the hips, chair pose. One more time, that balancing chair twist. As you exhale, raise onto the heels, sweep the right arm back. Inhale, bring it forward. Exhale, left arm. Inhale, balanced chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, step, walk or float. Take it through a vinyasa to downward dog. Step the right leg forward. Bring the back foot in for warrior one. Inhale, raise up, warrior one. And then as you exhale, straighten out through the front leg. Bring the hands behind the back, either grab opposite elbow or take reverse prayer. Inhale, lengthen through the chest. And then as you exhale, fold over that straight front leg. Setting up for twisting triangle, grab your prop if you need to. So you're either going to take the left hand to the inside or the outside of the left foot. Take the right hand to the sacrum. Once again, see that that pelvis is relatively even. Inhale, lengthen the spine, and then exhale, start to twist towards the right. Maybe you stay here with the hand on the pelvis, or maybe you take that right arm up towards the sky. Parivrita Trikonasana. One more inhale. And then as you exhale, take the hands down, step it back to a low lunge. Take an inhale here. Plant the left hand as you exhale, side plank on the left. Inhale, sweep the right arm up. Exhale, twist it under. Inhale, take the right arm up. Step the left foot behind as you exhale. Inhale, open up, wild thing. Exhale, take that right hand down, swing the right leg through, this time floating fallen triangle. Inhale. Exhale, bend the left knee, hips to heels. Inhale, take two more. Inhale. Exhale, take it back to plank, make your way through your vinyasa or skip it. Look to the top of the mat, step, walk or float, malasana. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, sink deeper. This time, you're going to come up out of your malasana slightly. So we're in a half malasana. Take the left hand and you're going to loop it underneath the left thigh. So the back of the hand comes to rest on the back of the left hip. Then take the right hand around the back to reach and clasp the left hand. If you don't have that, then grab a strap. You can stay here, or maybe you just work on folding forward and taking a bound uttanasana. Otherwise, bird of paradise. Walk the feet a little bit closer to each other. Start to shift the weight to the right, and again, using the strength of that left leg, come to standing. Either staying with the leg bent, working on uprighting the torso, or maybe you can extend that left knee. Slowly, with control, bringing it all the way back down, coming into a bound uttanasana. Keep the bind, look towards the right. You should feel a really big stretch into your left shoulder. Take one more inhale, and then with control, exhale, slowly release to a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, make your way to downward dog with or without a vinyasa. Step the left leg forward, set up for warrior one. Inhale, raise it all the way up. Exhale here. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Maybe hop the back foot in a little bit. Take your bind behind your back. Inhale, lengthen through the upper back. And then exhale, tilting over through the pelvis. Fold over that straight front leg. Keep a strong grounding through the back foot and keep that left hip actively hugging back and in towards the midline. Revolve triangle. Take any props that you need. Right hand to the inside or the outside of the foot, maybe to the shin. Take the left hand to the sacrum. See that it's relatively even as you start to twist the ribs towards the left. Stay with the hand on the lower back, or maybe sweep that left arm to the sky. You can always have a bend in through that front leg. Take an inhale here. Exhale, take the hands down, step it back to your low lunge. Inhale in your low lunge, plant the right hand. Exhale, side plank on the right. Inhale, sweep the left arm up. Exhale, scoop it under. Inhale, side plank. Step the left leg behind on your exhale. Inhale, open up, wild thing. Exhale, take the left hand down, sweep the left leg through, floating fallen triangle as you inhale. Exhale, hips to heel. 2 more. Inhale, fallen triangle. Exhale, take it through a vinyasa or meet me straight back in downward dog. Last standing push, look towards the top of the mat, step walk or float to malasana. Inhale here. Exhale. Come up into your half malasana. Take the right arm underneath the right leg so the back of the hand rests on the back of the hip. And then take the left hand up and around the back. Stay here, maybe working on a twisted uttanasana. Or bird of paradise, bring the feet towards each other. Shift the weight to the left using the strength of the right leg to bring you all the way up to standing. Stay here, working on keeping the torso upright, or maybe you extend that right leg. And if you're in bird of paradise, slowly bringing it back down. And take a moment just to twist towards the left, getting a nice big stretch in through that right shoulder. And then slowly release the arms. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, with or without a vinyasa, make your way to downward dog. Look to the top of the mat, step walk or float through to a seat. And then come to lie down on your back, setting up for bridge pose. Feet are hips distance apart and parallel, arms run down by the sides. Take an inhale. And then as you exhale, slowly roll up the spine, coming into bridge pose. Think of the heels drawing towards the glutes, the thighs moving away from the hips. You can stay here, you can interlace the hands underneath the back, walking the shoulders in towards each other. Keep the upper back moving away from the floor and the chin gently tilting away from the chest. If you interlace the fingers, release them, roll down. And prepare yourself for a second set. You can either do bridge again or come into chakrasana wheel, taking the hands up by the shoulders, elbows to the sky. Take an inhale. Exhale, we all roll into bridge first. And then if you're coming into wheel, strongly engage the legs as you start to straighten up through the arms. Coming into wheel. And sometimes it helps if you feel a little bit stiff in your first wheel, roll it down, take a breath, and then come back up again. And then if you're up in wheel, tuck the chin into the chest, land on the back of the shoulders, and then slowly roll it all the way down. And just gently windshield wiper the legs from side to side. And bring the legs up into tabletop. We'll take a couple of bicycles, should help to release the back. Interlace the hands behind the head. The head is heavy. Take an inhale, and then as you exhale, lift from the chest as opposed to just cranking on the neck. The knees are above the hips. Take an inhale. As you exhale, twist left elbow towards right knee as you extend the left leg in front of you. Inhale, bring it back to center. Exhale to twist other direction. Keep going like this. Take it at your own pace. Try and make sure that you're not excessively arching through the lower back. You don't want to press it down into the floor. You just want to keep the natural, neutral curve of your lower spine. Take one more in each direction. And then bring the arms out to cactus or to capital T. And then you're going to bring the right ankle into a figure four stretch. So cross the right ankle over the top of the left knee and then draw the knees in towards you. And then you're going to let the legs fall over towards the left. So the sole of the right foot is going to come to the floor. You scoot the hips a little bit more towards the center, and you should feel that the more you press that right knee away from you, the more of a hip stretch you get. And then bring the right shoulder towards the floor as you gaze over to the right. Bring the spinal twist. If there is another spinal twist that you would prefer, please feel free to take it. One more inhale. And slowly release. Come back to center. And then cross the left ankle over the top of the right knee. Draw the knees in towards you. Shift the hips a little bit more towards the center as you let the legs come over towards the right. The sole of the left foot will come to the floor. And use that right knee as a little bit of a buffer to send it up towards the shoulders a bit more. Press the left knee away from you to feel the hip stretch. And then draw the left shoulder towards the floor as you gaze to the left for your spinal twist. And then slowly releasing back to center. Taking happy baby or any other pose that you feel like you need before you come into Shavasana. Really slowing down the breath. And as the external thoughts start to inevitably creep in, just acknowledge them and let them go. You don't need them right now. They're not important yet. They will have their time. But right now, this is your time. Draw the knees in towards the chest. Take one final squeeze. And then open mouth, exhale, release to your final resting position, whatever that looks like for you. And I encourage you, you've set this time aside for yourself. Take at least a minute here. Letting go, observing without judgment, without attachment. Today, as you go forward, may you have peace in your thoughts, truth in your words, and joy in your heart. Namaste.